What's something that seemed normal as a kid, but feels totally wrong now? When I was a kid, my Uncle Rob used to take me to the secret store. That's what he called it. Every month, like clockwork. He'd pick me up after school in his rusty red pickup, tell my mom we were grabbing ice cream, and instead we'd drive to a storage unit 2 towns over. He always made me promise not to tell anyone about it. It's just our special errand, he'd say. If we tell, they'll shut it down. He always brought snacks and let me sit in the front, which felt like a huge deal. When we got there, he'd unlock the metal door, and inside was this room packed with boxes and plastic tubs stacked high. It smelled like old electronics and paper. He had a fold-out table where he'd lay out stacks of comic books, baseball cards, and action figures. My job was to organize them. He'd hand me a list, show me which names to look for, which cards were rare. I thought it was the coolest place on earth. He'd even let me keep one item each trip, and I'd proudly show it off at school like it was treasure. Why can't I tell Mom? I asked once. Because this stuff is collector gold, he said. If too many people find out, it could get stolen. You wouldn't want that, right? I nodded. I wanted to protect the secret store. One day, he asked me to stay near the front of the unit while he talked to a man in a black hoodie who showed up out of nowhere. They exchanged a few words in a box. And I remember Rob slipping a fat envelope into his jacket. Just helping a friend complete his set, he said cheerfully. It became normal. Sometimes people would come in and out while I sat in the corner organizing. I was told never to talk to them. I didn't think twice. One day, a man I'd never seen before walked in, looked at me, and froze. Is this a joke? He asked Rob. You brought a kid here? Rob laughed it off, but something changed after that. We stopped going. A few weeks later, he told me the store had to close. Too much attention, he said. The wrong people are asking questions. A year later, he stopped coming around altogether. My mom just said he was traveling for work. I didn't question it. Fast forward to high school, in a law class, we learned about counterfeit goods, smuggling, and using minors to mask illegal transactions. My stomach turned. The list matched everything Rob used to have in the storage unit. Comics with reprinted covers, cards that were graded with fake labels, toys repainted to look rare. I remembered the sketchy men and the cash envelopes, that man who yelled at Rob, and suddenly I saw it all differently. My organizing had been child labor for fraud. I went home that night and pulled out a binder I'd kept of all the things Rob gave me. I flipped through pages of rare cards, some clearly fake now that I knew what to look for. I sat with my mom and asked her about Uncle Rob. Her face went pale. I didn't know you remembered, she whispered. He got arrested for counterfeiting. They found a whole ring. He used you to make it look innocent. She broke down and said she blamed herself for trusting him. I was stunned. I had loved that time. I thought I was part of something magical, but it was a front. He used my innocence to protect himself.